stuff and not, you know, try to get through like a whole grid, little obstacle course made out of them. It looks like a great time.
Who are these guys? I don't have their names.
And this is Seagull Joe versus Coldweather.
Oh my
And I believe
God.
it's going to be winners semis if I'm not mistaken here, but let me double check my bracket. Yes, it's going to be winners semifinals.
Oh, hold on.
Seagull Joe versus Coldweather. And Seagull already having the banana set up and on ledge. Coldweather at 91%. I mean, this is off to a great start for Seagull here. Seagull has been one of our PR players in the past. Hasn't played a whole lot recently. Was not on the PR chart this season just from having not competed. But starting to show up a little more at these tournaments and maybe make that run for the next PR season here. And you can definitely see the strength of their gameplay already.
Quick question. I do have their names on the correct side, right?
Yes.
Okay, thank you. And welcome, Sunfish, and thank you for the follow.
Oh, okay. Coldweather is starting to be able to strike back here, though. Got a couple arrows off stage, but is giving Seagull Joe a healthy amount of space. And you really just don't want to put yourself in a position where one mistake can lose you this stock. And boy, just about anything Diddy Kong lands here might just do it. Be reversing in with the banana is Seagull Joe, but not able to find a clean hit off of it. Sniped with the arrow as well. Despite getting ragdolled around the stage for most of that stock one, Coldweather able to stabilize and bring it back and still get the lead here. That trip, though, is going to be fatal. No way out of that. That banana, whew, you know, just that those projectiles that knock you down like that or paralyze you, lock you in place like the bell, they are the worst to have to deal with, because it does mean that you just make one mistake while they're in hand and you could just very well die for it. Coldweather, though, not letting them get to him just yet. Still pumping out a little bit of damage here, but Seagull is just finding opening after opening. Another banana into the forward smash is not going to quite kill at that percentage. Coldweather back to the ledge, but in a sticky situation here, and Seagull is just able to constantly get that banana back out in hand because of these neutral wins. Have to deal with the ledge situation here, though. Coldweather trying to stall out some time. No follow-up off the trip, but the grab does connect for Seagull. You can see the just playing around the banana has been really giving Coldweather problems. Throwing the banana into the shield and immediately down smashing to catch the shield drop. Seagull taking another stock here, and Coldweather are going to have to play a whole bunch of catch-up now. No connect on the up smash either. Coldweather is trying to lock down and catch where Seagull Joe's movement is going to be, but it seems like Joe is just always a little tiny bit out of the way. Just always perfectly spaced just on the tip of those blades and able to move in and find a counterattack afterwards, or able to find the banana throw and find something big off of it. Oh, there we go. Banana throw down into the two nairs. The banana throw setting all that up. And another solid chunk of percentage there. Coldweather trying to strike back, almost getting the snipe with the arrow up, but not going to find it here. And Coldweather is just trying to find some weakness in Seagull's approach, but it just doesn't seem to be one the way that Seagull's maneuvering right now. Just out of the way of the down air, too. Once again, just pixels outside of the down air as Coldweather was landing and able to rush in and find the follow-up to take the stock immediately afterwards. But this is Coldweather certainly was able to at least maintain that lead for a little while. Got in the lead early on despite a rough start to stock one. Certainly has an opportunity to pull this off, but definitely is going to have to turn things up a little bit and play a little more of this match like we saw that first stock, or the back half of that first stock go.
3, 2, 1, go!
All right, game 2 going to FD as well, so something that maybe Coldweather can plan to try to camp a little more with the lasers, just to buy time and rack up a little bit of extra damage here. Oh, catching the banana as it comes down too, very nice. Coldweather, this thing out just out of range of all of these all these drop kicks that Seagull is throwing out, but still having a hard time finding a clean opening. Seagull kicks right through the arrow, man. That side B from Diddy Kong the monkey flip really does do a number on projectiles that don't have like strong hitback or strong priority, because it can just crush through a whole lot. Seagull really throughout the monkey flips, going way off stage there. Maybe getting a little out of control with that. We're seeing a situation happen quite often where Seagull is throwing the banana out and then kind of just establishing distance the other direction away from the banana, and Coldweather ends up retreating into it. Maybe just a blind spot in Coldweather's gameplay, not watching the stage that they're retreating to, but something to certainly look out for. Just slicing right through the banana there. Coldweather able to take the first stock once again. We saw this game one though, and Seagull Joe was able to bring it back pretty convincingly. So can Coldweather hold on to this lead this time? Was able to get the grab, but no follow-up. Another banana is on the floor and ready to go, and the whiff punish does translate into the forward smash, does translate into the stock, and just like that, that's the thing with these banana throws and this character in general, is that you really can just die for whiffing just about anything when that banana's in hand. You really have to play careful. You don't want to sit and shield and just wait it out either, because Diddy Kong can absolutely try to set you up with the banana, set you up with the monkey flip grab, or any number of other options. But you have to play very careful and make sure you're not going to be whiffing anything into that. Boom, just like that. Another banana throw. Catching the roll in with the peanut as well. Coldweather now on the edge of the stage here. Swapping places for just a moment, but Seagull does find the grab right into the back air. And just like that, what was a one-stock lead for Coldweather once again is a one-stock lead for Seagull Joe. But this time Coldweather's striking back a little bit harder in this situation. At least able to steal the banana out from under Seagull Joe, but at what cost? Possibly not being able to get back into the neutral here. Seagull throwing out yet another one, but the get-up attack is going to prevent any follow-up. And Coldweather is just trying to find a way to land. Air dodging fairly early for a lot of these. It doesn't want to get hit with the banana throw into some kind of follow-up. But, you know, it's at a certain point, you're only surviving. You're not finding the opening. The opening is what needs to happen here. The banana on the stage, Coldweather blowing the air dodge early as well, and Seagull is just patiently waiting it out. I like to play with the shields there, though. Oh, that was an early air dodge, but Pit has the recovery, has the jumps to make that, only to make it back into the double monkey paw of the down air for that big spike.
I think this is going to be best of 5,
yes,
if I'm correct.
Yep, winner semis means we are going to best of 5, so Coldweather
Nice.
is not out of this just yet. But consistently, Coldweather has been able to get that first stock early on and at least have that lead momentarily. But it does seem like as soon as that lead hits the board, something turns on in Seagull Joe, and it just becomes noticeably more difficult for Coldweather to get any kind of purchase here. And I think we got Micro jumping onto the microphone with me here one more time. How's it going, my man?
Hey, how's it going?
Yeah, so we are on game 3 here. Oh, never mind. So we'll just be me just for a little bit. So we got game 3 here. And Coldweather switch over to the Young Link, interestingly enough. This time, you know, I don't think I've seen Coldweather's Young Link. I've seen the pits. I've seen the Diddy come out from time to time, but Young Link is certainly a new one for me, so I'm interested to see how this goes. A character that has a lot of projectile pressure and can afford to fight Seagull Joe at range a little more here, and not have to always be contesting that banana, not always having to be maneuvering around it. But so far, it's looking fairly even for the moment, having to go very high and then slip on the banana to boot, but at least this does mean Coldweather's back on the stage here, and Seagull is just trying to find the positioning and succeeding more often than not to find those clean hits with the banana and punish. Caught with the spot dodge on grab, though. Coldweather, wait, knocked out of the grab? Banana getting the bomb colliding in mid-air, which stops Seagull's approach momentarily, but only for so long. And this time it is the first stock going to Seagull Joe. And just like that, too, the banana holding shield with the banana in hand, waiting out Coldweather's patience, I suppose, and using that to out of shield to find that first opening. Now Coldweather is just trying to find some kind of way back in, but we're just not not seeing it just yet. A lot of pressure hitting the shield. Up B is going to catch the monkey flip, though. Coldweather, you know, Young Link has quite a few tricks up the sleeve that you got to be looking out for. There's always something with this character, you know, with the frame data being what it is. Oh, trying to use the jet barrel there to stop the recovery, but it ends up just trading instead. Coldweather able to contest with the Nair and at least even the stocks up, but it's looking pretty rough here. It just seems like Coldweather's not able to consistently win the neutral. Seagull's been playing a fairly defensive game, at least at distance, advancing with the shield, using the banana in hand as the constant threat, and it's just not giving Coldweather a whole lot of opportunities to really play that zoning game that you really want to be playing as a Young Link. But still leaving the threat of that banana at any given time. Look at that, Coldweather even able to get the banana in hand there for a moment, only to have Seagull Joe catch it the moment it's thrown. And that has to be frustrating. You get that momentary, you know, that momentary belief that you might be able to get something big, something crazy out, just to have it snatched away from you at the last minute. Now this is the banana on the ledge. Coldweather opting to go high with the up B does at least give them another chance here. No follow-up from the tech chase either. Coldweather's clinging to life on this last stock, but there's still, the most we're seeing in a lot of these interactions is trades for Coldweather here, and it's going to have to be a whole lot more than that. Up smash, a little too early on shield there. Seagull actually finding the kill with the rocket barrel. Initial launch, I guess I didn't realize that had a larger hitbox or a different hitbox, but that it does, and that's going to be Seagull Joe taking game 3 for the sweep in winners semis.